Hi guys, welcome to Flick Finis. Dive into the depths of suspense and intrigue with these 10 mystery thriller movies that will keep you on the edge of your seat and engage your mind like never before. From intricate plots to unexpected twists, these films will challenge your intellect and leave you guessing until the very end. Brace yourself for a cinematic journey filled with suspense, deception, and thrilling revelations that will keep you thinking long after the credits roll. We hope that this selection will be useful and everyone will find something new to watch, so let's not waste any time and begin. Number 10. Luckiest Girl Alive. Based on the book of the same name, this Mike Barker film tells the story of Annie Finelli, who endured a shocking public humiliation at a prestigious school. Years later, she finds herself leading the life of her dreams. However, it all comes crashing down when Anna finds herself forced to face her trauma. Netflix's Luckiest Girl Alive is an example of a great thriller movie in modern-day cinema. From the plot to the storytelling, the movie unfolds events in a very fascinating manner. It reveals necessary details while leaving you wanting more at the same time. The events of the film are separate yet linked so intricately that viewers can see a cascading domino effect that leads the characters in their respective actions. Furthermore, Mila Kunis made a smashing comeback with this thrilling flick, delivering a career-best performance. Number 9. Orphan. A one-of-a-kind movie with a thrilling premise, Orphan follows the story of a killer kid who finds a home in a new family and is looking to adopt. Unfortunately, everything comes crashing down when the 9-year-old Esther reveals her true dark nature. The shocking turn of events leaves audiences astonished and wondering what went wrong. Orphan is based on a true story and is rather intense. The entire quality of the film is terrific, with powerful performances, a fantastic script, and flawless production. The movie has a lot of suspense, and the twist is expertly executed and shocking to the audience. For a more rounded experience, viewers can check out the thrilling sequel that was released in 2022. Number 8. Burning. In this Steven Yeun-led Korean flick, a young writer and deliveryman sees himself caught up in the middle of a love triangle between his childhood friend, Jeon Jong-seo, and her mysterious friend Ben, whom she meets while on a trip to Africa. Upon their return, Jong-soo finds himself drawn to the charismatic man, who he later discovers has a secret hobby. As the title suggests, this Lee Chang-dong film is a slow-burn watch that will keep viewers intrigued throughout. Compelling from beginning to end, Burning features an impeccable narrative that focuses on class and the oppression of Korean society, providing audiences with a sharp commentary on the poor and the rich while shedding light on loneliness and gender inequality. Number 6. Seven. Seven is an unconventional detective film that follows a serial killer on a killing spree. Two officers, Morgan Freeman and Brad Pitt, work day and night to piece together clues and get a hold of evidence that points them in the direction of the deadly murderer. Things get tense when the detectives' personal lives get entangled and they see no way out. David Fincher's must-see psychological horror keeps audiences on the edge of their seats, wondering who is next. On top of its incredibly written screenplay, the fantastic on-screen chemistry and dynamics between Pitt and Freeman are refreshing and elevate their evergreen crime thriller movie to even higher grounds. The good news is that Seven is getting a 4K remaster. Number 5. Oldboy. After being taken off the street, Dasuo awakens in a cell and spends the next 15 years there only having the television for companionship. When he is suddenly released, he is invited to find his kidnapper and finally get his brutal revenge. Directed by Park Chan-wook and featuring a highly disturbing ending, the unforgettable South Korean art house action film Oldboy is certainly one for the books. The fan-favorite film is filled with gripping action and ahead-of-its-time storytelling, making for a visually impressive and immersive viewing experience that is guaranteed to provide food for thought. Entertaining those sitting in front of the screen, Chan-wook's second part of the Revenge trilogy is regarded as one of the best of its genre. Number 4. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. Daniel Craig plays Michael Blomkvist, a financial journalist whose career is in jeopardy in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. He is responsible for discovering who murdered a wealthy girl who vanished 40 years before with the aid of a young computer hacker named Lisbeth Salander. Her uncle wants McCall's assistance to finally get some answers because he thinks a family member committed the murder. When talking about the best investigation thriller movies, this fantastic psychological thriller definitely earns a nod. Based on the eponymous 2005 novel by Stieg Larsson, the film adaptation masterfully captures the gripping and twisty nature of the source material. The girl with the dragon tattoo makes for a nail-biting, at times even hard-to-watch experience given the explicit content it features. Number 3. Nightcrawler. Among Jake Gyllenhaal's best performances is in the 2014 film Nightcrawler, where the actor steps into the shoes of Lou Bloom. Desperate for work, the con man makes his way into the crime scene of LA, where he dips his foot in crime journalism, ultimately blurring the lines between observer and participant. Dan Gilroy's incredible directorial debut will not fall short of audiences' expectations, especially audiences who enjoy sitting through puzzling thrillers. Dealing with intriguing themes such as exploitation and unethical journalism, Nightcrawler is uniquely captivating and at times downright disturbing, making for an unforgettable and undeniably stylish viewing experience that ranks high among the best in the genre from the early 2010s. Number 2. Gone Girl. Gone Girl kicks off with an honest wife gone missing and the husband making all efforts to find her and get her back. What unravels next is a web of lies, betrayal, and a sequence of events that audiences probably did not see coming. Starring the talented Rosamund Pike, who delivered an Oscar-worthy performance and was nominated for an Academy Award for her role in the unnominated film, and Ben Affleck in lead roles, they do everything in their power to blend in the world inspired by the novel written by Gillian Flynn. The twisted characters come together to create an intricate story that shocks you and triggers a lot of psychological elements for the viewer. At this point, there's hardly any doubt that Gone Girl is among the best crime thriller movies. Number 1. Zodiac. Featuring some of their most unforgettable efforts, Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., and Mark Ruffalo star in David Fincher's 2007 picture. The film revolves around the real-life terrifying case of the notorious Zodiac killer who plagued San Francisco in the late 1960s and 70s. Zodiac can be quite ominous and unsettling at times, but it's subtle. There are no overdone aspects to it. The acting is, of course, top tier. While both Ruffalo and Downey are outstanding, a younger Jake Gyllenhaal is the star of the mystery film, stealing the spotlight in every scene he is in. There is no doubt that Zodiac is truly an excellent film. With that being said, it assuredly ranks high among the top mystery thriller movies. Well, this is it. Share your impressions in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for upcoming videos. Bye.